What's up, guys? Welcome to Elite Dangerous. In this series, I'm just going to be flying around in space doing random space things. Should be fun. You could probably think of this series as more of a space trucking thing. I'm going to be doing random missions here and there and just kind of going about in space and all that nonsense. But anyway, I accepted a few missions, and if you've never seen this game, you are a commander that has a ship, and you can go in space, and you can do whatever the heck you want. You can get into fights, you can be a traitor, you can be a mercenary, there's all sorts of random crap you can do. But, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the mission board real quick. I've got a few missions accepted right now. A few easy ones like boom tube delivery, and I've also, I think I accepted one for killing some, ships or some nonsense. But let's see. Ongoing missions, I've got a boom time delivery of 6 units. That will be delivered here eventually, and I think I've also accepted a few missions from, was it this guy? I think it's the same type of a deal. No, not that guy. Not that guy. Not that one. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Either way, let's get into this. So I'm actually using a flight stick. Yeah, here. Okay, so here are my missions right now. I've got some boom data delivery, and I've got some boom time delivery of 6 units. And then I've also got, I think, 10 or so ships to kill, or 8? Yeah, it's 8 ships at LFT 1249. Rockman, go back to Divinity Original Sin. Yeah, this guy. Alright, so, first off, let's go to our galaxy map and figure out where the heck we're going to go first. That's the most important thing. Okay, so, right now I believe we are at LFT 1249, so we could do some combat missions right now, but I'd rather do some of these other ones just to get them out of the way, maybe make a little bit of money. So let's see about coming over here to LP 329-32. Let's go ahead and plot our route, and let's get into this. Let's go ahead and launch. So like I mentioned a bit ago, I am using a flight stick and throttle and all that stuff. It helps tremendously with the immersion on this game. And I'm using the Thrustmaster HOTAS, I think it's called. It's made for the PlayStation 4. It's pretty cool. I'm digging it. Makes a lot of things a lot easier as far as flight and controls. It helps a lot if you've ever played any flight sims or anything like that before, which I have, although it's been quite a while since I have. But yeah, it helps out a lot with the immersion. Also controls a lot better than using the actual, the PlayStation 4 DualShock. But yeah, fun stuff. So if you don't know anything about this game, it is a flight sim, basically. Also, I want you to just have laser beams on my chip. I can't just have laser beams, Rockman. I've got, oh, that actually reminds me, I need to change up my fire groups. But I've got 2 autocannons and 2 laser turrets. The autocannons are gimbaled. Let's see here. Frameship's active. Can't do anything with that yet. Gotta wait till we get out of the jump. Alright. We're actually here. Surprisingly. Alright, there's our data link scanner. We can go ahead and scan for some things, maybe get some data that we can sell. 12 new astronomical objects. Okay. I'm probably going to head off that way. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so what do we got going on right here? I don't think it was this one. No, we're not in comma. Camma? I don't think we're in LP. There we go. Here we go. We got this one. We're dated a guest hangar. Guest hangar, huh? There it is. Oop, skipped it. There it is. Alright. Let's go ahead and lock that destination. Yeah, basically headed right there. Alright, cool. I'm gonna probably overshoot this, I always do. Fun stuff. But yeah. I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna do on this. Probably just a few. Oh yeah, I'm super gonna overshoot this probably. Gotta super slow down. Speed up just a smidge. I don't know why it was telling me to slow down. I might have been passing something else. Every time it does that, I freak out a little bit. I'm like, oh no. I don't want to run straight into a planet. Which I actually don't know if you can do. You might be able to. Alright. But yeah, that reminds me. Hang on, let me slow down real quick and set up my fire groups. Alright, so I've got my pulse lasers. I'll set those on secondaries. And then our multi-cannons... Well, actually, no. These will be over here. And then these will have to be over here on primary. Then I guess... yeah, we'll do that. Alright. I think that's how this is going to work. Either that or this is putting this into the second slot. Guess we could check. Possibly. Alright, so that's that. Okay, yeah, no, that's wrong. Alright, so we'll have to change these to secondary, and that should do it. Alright. Okay, there we go. So now it's on my secondary, and I've also got my primary set up, so let's go ahead and speed back up. But yeah, so, okay, technically I can have just a bunch of lasers on my ship, but the problem with that is lasers don't do a whole lot of hull damage. They do a lot of shield damage, but once I break through the shield, it's just going to expedite fights. So I'd like to have laser cannons and multi-cannons on my ship. And I've got my turrets set up for my my lasers, so that way I don't have to worry too much about aiming, because reasons. I'm lazy. We're going pretty fast right now. About a minute and a half out, minute 20. I'm gonna overshoot this. I always overshoot things. Just making sure we're not in any trouble or anything like that, because you can get pulled out of this super cruise that we're in right now. This is super cruise. It's on our FSD, which is our fancy way of saying our big ass engine. Now, we can get pulled out of this using what is called an interdiction drive or something like that, or an interdiction something or other. Yeah, that's no fun when that happens. It's very abrupt. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. We're still a ways out. All powers to engines, too, so this is about as fast as I can go. We're actually slowing down. And that has to do with, I believe, the fact that we're getting closer to our destination. We should actually slow down a little bit more, as we're approaching a decent distance to where we need to start thinking about slowing down so we don't overshoot our destination. I mean, if we do overshoot it, it's not that big a deal, I suppose. It's like all that'll end up happening is I'll have to turn around, maybe reinitialize the FSD. Maybe. Alright, so we are approaching distance now. As far as getting close. Within 1,000 light seconds. Says we're 30 seconds out, but I don't know. I tend not to trust that because you tend to fluctuate your speed a lot of the time, and that changes the time most of it. So yeah, I don't want to waste too much time on my approach. That's why I'm kind of being a little careful on the throttle right now. Getting pretty close. Let's slow it on down. Let's probably keep it at, like, I don't know, less than 5C here. Don't ask me what all the speeds and all that mean, because I have no freaking clue. Alright, we're coming up on a decent approach now. Alright, so if you look on the bottom left-hand corner, you can see two little bars there on distance and speed. That has to deal with your approach to the actual thing that you're going to. Because you have to be within those little blue bars in order to exit your hyperdrive safely. Because if you don't do that, you can die. Which nobody here wants, I'm sure. Go ahead and get a scan out here real quick. Nice. It'll help a little bit with navigation. That, and whenever we get that kind of data, we can go over, like, I don't know, 20 light years away or something like that, and end up selling that data, which is really convenient. Okay, let's make sure our approach is nice and clean here. One good thing you could do is you can try to keep the little bars in line with each other with your throttle. This is a little easier with the setup that I have, but yeah. So we're getting pretty dang close. So our speed is actually acceptable here. Now at this point, I like to watch the actual name come up, and when I get to around, I don't know, less than 100 or so kilometers, I like to disengage. Because if you're too far away, you'll probably have to initialize again. So yeah, we were 35.8 kilometers out. And as you can see, we're just right here. Now, before I actually approach, I like to get this all ready, and then when I'm within 7.5 kilometers, I like to request for docking. There you go. We should just be docking, I think, right here. So let's get our landing gear out. Yeah, we're right here. Easy peasy.
Landing gear deployed.
So, having your landing gear out will actually slow you down a bit. Alright. Now, how close are we here? Pretty close. Although I have to turn around. Awkward. Could actually just go up a bit and turn like this. It's a funny little thing to see on the holographic display. Alright. We lined up? Almost. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back down here. And then we'll go ahead and shift on over here. Back up a little bit, and ease her in. Easy peasy. Alright, so from this point we can just go straight into Starport Services, and we should be able to complete this mission. So let's just head over to mission board. We didn't get attacked this time. It's entirely possible that on any of these missions that you do, you can be attacked. Someone will come after you and find you. Alright, so complete mission. I'm doing this for the money, so we'll do that. There are 3 options you can generally choose from. Nice. Okay. Cool. So, now that that mission's all taken care of, we don't really need to refuel. It's only 37 credits worth. So I think we're okay. Is there anything we need to restock? We could do the paint work. Sure, why not? Alright. So, let's figure out our next route here. This is a lot of what you're going to end up doing, especially in the early game. You're going to do a lot of these boom time deliveries and whatnot. They're just the easiest things to do. Alright, so... I believe this was a combat mission that we had. Yeah, that was the LFT-1249. Strictly speaking, it's not really necessary to remember all these things. I gotta remember how to scroll down. Oh well. If I can zoom in. That's about it though. Or was it up above? Oh, I saw it for a second. Where is it? Oh. It's like it's right here. It doesn't want to show up. Oh, saw it for a second. Dang it. There's an easier way to do this. I just have to remember how to actually do it, but whatever. Let's see here. I could just do it this way, I suppose. Alright, so that's LP6945. Blah, 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 blah. There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and bookmark this location, and we're actually almost on the way to COPPA as well. Trending data, huh? Yeah, we could go there first and then jump over to LP69457. Yeah. Let's see. You know, now that I think about it, did I actually even grab the cargo for this one? I don't think I did. I might have messed up that one. Whatever. It is what it is. We might just have to go back and resource that cargo. No big deal. Alright. So, let's get out of here. Wasn't like super necessary to turn me around, but alright. Let's go ahead and boost on out of here. We don't really have to worry about our fuel or anything like that, and let's just put everything to engines real quick. Try to get away from this station sooner than later. And we're almost good. Good. It's actually an anarchy system that we're gonna be porting to. Shouldn't be an issue. Very rarely have I gotten into any trouble when I get to these systems. A lot of the time on these missions, they'll actually send you a notification via your mail, which you can see up here, if I had any, about, you know, ships ships that they may want me to take out, things like that. Grab a little bit of fuel while we're here. You don't want to get too close to the sun, though. You get too close, it'll end up pulling you out of your super cruise, and then you'll have to exit the gravity, which is a pain in the ass.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're heading to a new system. So yeah, generally I only like to stay in these systems for as long as I can gather a little bit of fuel, and then I just kind of get out.
3, 2, 1.
So nothing too tricky. So we actually have to head behind us, but let's grab some fuel first. We're gathering a decent amount of fuel, so we should fill up probably in one revolution here, maybe.
Warning. Temperature.
Yeah, I know. Just leave it on the screen, I know. And good to go. Alright. So let's head to our final jump here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Love the sound design in this game.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Incoming mission critical message.
So, yeah, there's the message.
Fuel scooping.
Let's make sure we don't run into the sun first. Time bonus, huh?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Changing plans you can manage to do will add a bonus to your complete... 3 minutes? Shit. 3 minutes, they said. Oh yeah, just get here in 3 minutes. It's gonna take longer for my approach. Oh shit. Actually, we're remarkably close to it. I might be able to if we can get our approach right. Alright, come on. We gotta speed up a little bit here. Nothing too crazy, but we gotta get there sooner than later. Yeah, this place was actually a lot closer than I thought. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't go too crazy fast. But at the same time, we gotta manage this. Because I wouldn't mind getting an extra 20,000 credits. Though I am running out of time. Alright, so we're at a good speed. Just gotta get within distance. Yeah, I know. Calm down. Alright. So let's get within distance here and always request docking.
Docking request granted.
I want me to go to landing platform 1. I hope this is 1.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh. Super overshot that. Okay. It's super off. What do you expect? Alright. And then let's readjust over here. Ooh. Help if the little monitor would stay on. Come on. Where? There it is. There are docking computers you can use for this, but I don't like using them. Alright, get me in here. Get me in here. Probably just ran out of time. Alright, can I get the extra credits, please? Come on, come on, come on. Got money to make here. Ugh, I'm gonna end up losing out on the extra credits because this menu takes too dang long. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Did I get the bonus? I think I did, yeah, because my reward was 46. Heck yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, are we far enough out to sell any of our data? Yeah, a little bit. Enough to pay for our fuel and restock, I guess. It's the best way that I can think of that. And I'll just refuel here. Alright, so we somehow made that bonus objective, which is good. Alright, so we've got a fight, and we've also got a delivery. So I might have to go back to where I was to deliver this. It's entirely possible. Alright, so right now I'm here. This is where I'm delivering to. But I need to check to see if I even have these things. It says inventory's empty. Interesting. Let's see. Surface stabilizers, mission giver, BD 40, 2903 Alliance League. I don't think that's a destination for where I would have actually picked these up, though. I mean, I could always just go to that place and find out if I have the things by trying to turn in the mission, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright, here we go. Although I think it might be... I might have gotten that mission from LFT 1249. Don't know. Well, either way, let's just go here and we'll find out, I guess. Let's get out of here. You know, you could have just thrown me off into space. You don't need to turn me around every time. No, that's fine. That's all good.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Route all power to engines, and let's get the fuck out. My firing group's still all set up? Yeah. Let's go. It's only one jump, so it's not going to be too much fuel we're using up for this. I very rarely get close to running out of fuel. I don't think I've ever even made it past halfway on my fuel tank, mostly because of my fuel scoop. I'm always pretty I'm always pretty good about getting some fuel from every star that I approach. And I mean, every time you make a jump, you're going to end up next to a star anyway, and, you know, 7 out of 10 times the star is going to be scoopable. So, it's not too bad.
Fuel scooping.
If you get the right scoop, I mean, you can make back a lot of fuel for free. It's like we've been around this sun for a little bit of time, and I'm already basically full. You can slow it on down, make sure you get all that. Don't go too slow though, because you will get pulled into the gravitational pull of the actual sun itself. So you want to be careful about that. All right, where the heck are we going? Of course, it's the other way. It's always the other way. Here we go. Okay. So only 450 light seconds out. Roundabouts. Does it bother you if people are approaching a solar system with the rings going vertically instead of horizontally? It's space. There's no concept of up and down. It shouldn't bother any of you. Alright, that reminds me. Let's get a scan out. Nothing new. Yeah, we should slow down a little bit. We're gonna super overshoot this. Slow down a little bit here. Oh no! And there it goes. Okay. Ooh, ah. Alright. Yeah, that happens more frequently than you can imagine. Happens all the dang time. So let's go ahead and get up close. Now, there's no actual distance meter on this one, which means we might have to land. And if that's the case, that'll be interesting to watch, because I've only done this a couple times. Let's double check this, actually. Yeah, we're landing. Okay. Well, let's try to get on the right side of the planet. So I've tried prospecting a bit in this, and yeah, didn't go very well. You don't get a whole lot for doing mining, at least with my ship right now. I don't have the capacity or anything like that to really benefit from it, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I think I'm gonna have to take a wider approach for this planet. There it is. Alright. So I need to make sure my speed isn't too high and my angle of approach isn't too steep or shallow in order to initiate a cruise into this planet.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah. The little yellow or green line you can see is the actual, I guess, gravitational pull, or when you've reached a point where you're like at the point of no return. I don't know how to properly word this, but I need to get close enough to the planet, but not at steep enough an angle that it'll take me forever to get to the actual thing. Alright, so the glide has been engaged. That is good. I think we still have to request docking.
Request denied.
Probably not close enough.
Docking request denied.
Alright, fine. You know what? We'll get closer then. Then we'll ask. Yeah, they want me to be at 7,500 meters. Alright, glide's complete.
Lacey, Zulu, Alpha, November. This is a federal port. Follow all SFC regulations while docking. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 02.
So the crappy thing about landing on planets is if you mess up the glide on entering orbit, you'll be forced at this speed, the speed I'm currently going, to try and land and all that. Oh shit, fuck.
Taking damage.
I'm not in space. I need to remember that. Alright. Alright. I meant to put up my landing gear. Alright, where are we going? Landing pad 2? Jesus.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah. Where's the... There it is. Alright, fun stuff.
Shields online.
But yeah, what can suck is if you approach at the wrong angle, you'll end up not entering glide, and you'll end up going really slow, and then it could take you like hours to get into the actual planet itself, which is no fun. Alright, we gotta turn around. Well, I'm gonna have to repair the ship, unfortunately. It happens.
Scan detected.
Yeah. Scan my freaking ship, see if I care. Yeah, I know, Federal Security Service, I'm clean. I have nothing to hide. What do you take me for? Some kind of a scruffy nerf herder? Alright, so let's see if that was totally worth me crashing my ship into their station.
Docking completed. Disembark when ready.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I don't have the things, but we'll see. Now, a lot of the time when you're actually delivering cargo and whatnot, that's when you'll see people try to pull you out and mess with you and all this stuff. Yeah, I don't have any of the actual things. Dang it. Alright. So I gotta go back to Allen Terminal. Dang. Whatever. It is what it is. Is there anything that we could drop off that'll make this not completely a waste of time? What about this one here? Where do you want us to go? Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Alright. So, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to collect the items. And then you're supposed to actually take them. I didn't do this step the last time. So yeah. Stupid me. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair, refuel, and do all that nonsense. Alright. So we have to go back to the Allen terminal thing. So let's see if we can find this. Alright, so they want us to go back to LFT 124. I might as well check to see if this is even the place that'll have what I'm looking for. Let's see. How's the way to look through this? Do I even have the system data? Okay. Let's see here. What do we have here? Yep, there's Allen Terminal. Alright, so yeah, I will have to go back here. Kinda sucks. Oh well. It is what it is. Yeah. Alright. I'll tell you what. before I end this episode, let's go back to Allen Terminal and grab that crap. And then the next episode, we'll just start off with the combat. Try to get up no good.
Coupler disengaged. Please exit the port confines.
So that's where we're supposed to go, but let's just make sure we exit here first.
Frameshift drive charging.
We were so close to escape velocity. Pretty close, anyway.
Ready to engage.
You're actually telling me to line up with the thing that I want to go to?
Clear ahead. Be careful out there.
4,
Oh, wow, you are.
2, 1.
Peace! Yeah, a lot of the time it tells you to align with escape vector. So that's what I was trying to find. Not necessary. Jeez.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's get out of here. Man, could you imagine flying on a ship like this for a year, going somewhere? It'd be crazy. I don't know if I could ever do space travel.
2, 1.
Yeah, just thinking about some of the things that go on in space, and I don't know. Space is scary. One of the scariest environments you can be in as a human. Just grab like 10 credits worth of fuel. Why not?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
It's like every other jump. I try to get my fuel back up before I continue along my journey.
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is a pretty chill game, though, for the most part. Like I mentioned, you know, at the start of the episode, though, you can play it however you want. You don't have to do combat missions. You can just do these kind of delivery missions and just kind of kill time if you really want. It's up to you.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, pretty close here. Alright, so there's Allen. Allen Terminal.
Scoop disengaged.
Shouldn't take too crazy long for us to get there. Probably gonna overshoot this one, we'll see. No messages or anything, right? No. Pretty sure I've already scanned this area, but yeah, I've already scanned this area. No big deal. Slow it on down just a little bit. Just a smidge. I like how most of the time it's quiet in this game until you get to the point where you enter the system that you're plotted to. Then they kick up with the music. You can hear it. It's a good reminder without having to constantly check your menus, you know, how far you are once you've made it. It's pretty nice. Though that little white ball there on the right, that's another ship. Also probably going to Allen Terminal. We haven't even been to one of the big starports yet. But yeah. Mentioned it before, but I'm probably only going to do a few episodes of this. Nothing too crazy. Like 5 at the most. Just because I don't really think a lot of people on my channel want to watch this kind of stuff. We'll see. I haven't done too many single-player style games, you know? Like, I've done, you know, Salt and Sanctuary. I've done this game. Let's see. How to Survive. The first one I did by myself, mostly. How to Survive 2. That was Lil Mama and myself. Mostly I just play co-op games, which is fine. I like co-op games. Alright, we are approaching at a decent speed now, so let's go ahead and get on in here. Yep. Do not disengage this early. If you disengage this early, you will be flying for a few hours to get to your destination. That would be ridiculous to watch. I'm pretty sure none of you guys would want to see me sit here in a cockpit for 5 hours and all that. That would be ridiculous. Alright. Beauty.
Docking request granted.
Thank you.
Landing gear deployed.
Going to landing pad 2. I think this is landing pad 2. You can only tell from certain angles, which I think is an interesting design choice. But it is what it is. Feel bad for anybody that was in the middle of that hangar, the control tower right there. As I come screaming up to the front of it. Oh, hey guys, what's up? What's going on? I'm just a new pilot over here. You know how it is. No big deal. Oh, hey guys, I'm back. Hey, why didn't you take those things last time? Oh, you know how it is. You know, I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's grab this. These lips are sealed. You? What? Is that a new acronym I don't understand? Is there a way to check how long I am a follower? Possibly? There might be a way. I know that I had a way set up on Moobot, but I'm not currently on Moobot right now. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. A bit, though. You've been following for a bit. I'll tell you that. Alright, let's just grab our fuel. Why not? And since I messed up delivering this... check it, Moobot. Yeah, Moobot. Check the dang thing.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Alright. Let's go ahead and do this. Kinda sucks that I have to come all the way over here again, but whatever. That is the price we pay for messing up the delivery originally. Yeah, let's see. Open up my MooBot, make sure I'm all logged in and everything.
Frameshift drive charging.
I gotta make sure when I get out of this frame shift that I'm paying attention though, and I don't freaking go careening straight into the sun.
4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scoping. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so let's see. I don't think it was goals. Let's see. Oh yeah, the command that I have set up on MooBot, it shows Twitch subscribers, not followers. So I actually don't even know if I can create one for followers. Let's see. Right after I make sure I don't fall into this sun. Hang on.
Fuel scoping. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping.
Yet again, make sure I don't fall into the sun. Alright.
Fuel sync disengaged.
Okay, let's see. Time since latest Twitch subscriber subscribed. Let's see. YouTube links. Time since user who triggered followed. Yeah, that should do it. Let's see. Alright. Do, oh jeez. Gotta slow down. Do, exclamation point YouTube. These lips are sealed. Try that out. Zulia! Exclamation point YouTube. These lips are sealed. Try that. Do you know what an exclamation point is? Yeah, see, Zulia got it. So, Zulia's been followed for, let's see, 74 weeks, 1 day, and 16 hours. These lips are sealed. You've been following for 161 weeks, 1 hour and 5 minutes, looks like. Oh, I get you. I get you. These lips are sealed. My apologies. My apologies. I figured with a name like These Lips Are Sealed, that you'd speak English as a first language. That's a very in-depth name. No offense. Alright. I'm actually on the wrong side. Oh, Dennis! Yeah, no, yeah, you've been around for a while, dude. Been around for a while. Unfortunately, I'm on the wrong side of the planet. That's just a dumb quote from a game. Hey, that's a cool name, dude. It's the kind of name you look at and you're like, wait a second, what? Alright, so I'm going a good speed. I think my approach angle is fine.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yes, thank you. This time I'm gonna try not to smack straight into the thing. How about that? How freaking fancy is that? Let's see here. Make it a little bit easier to read that if someone puts in the YouTube deal. Alright. If I can even run the command. I actually don't even know if I can. There we go. Glide engaged. Sounds like my ship is about to split in half.
Lacey, Zulu, Alpha, November. You are entering Federation-controlled airspace. Follow all section docking protocols.
Once we get within 7,500 kilometers, we'll go ahead and request docking. There we go.
Authorization cleared. Land on pad 02.
Here comes Orca. It worked for you. These lips are sealed. Said it was like 161 weeks or something like that.
Decrease your speed to within regulatory limits.
Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't work for me. I don't know. It also has something to do with my my laptop. My laptop doesn't want to work properly when it comes to MooBot sometimes. So, yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, pull up, Jesus. That was close. Okay. That was a little bit of an ordeal.
Docking completed. Disembark when ready.
They're like, oh, hey, it's you again. What are you doing here? Alright, so that works. Is it possible to get out of the spaceship in this game? Yes, it is. If you have the Horizons DLC, it will actually get you out of your ship onto a like a vehicle. That's only if you want to do that. Honestly, though, most of what you're going to be doing is ship stuff. So basically, you're doing ship stuff. Oh, and it's not walking. These lips are sealed. It's just a vehicle thing. You don't get to see your person, except for customization. So if that's what you're looking for, you're looking at the wrong game. Alright. So now we've got this one. Of course, I'm not going to collect him from here. Alright. Well, anyway. That's going to do it for that episode. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. Like I said earlier, probably not going to be too many episodes in this one, but it is what it is. And these lips are sealed. I will catch you later. Thanks for watching. If you are watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around. I'm going to keep playing.